What's up guys, RaininStormwake here, bringing you another Gamelab video. This time is a mode I created called Hardcore Wanted, just like the Hardcore Assassinate that I made. Loomer actually uploaded a match of us playing Hardcore Deathmatch, so I figured I would upload Hardcore Wanted instead, since a lot of you might have already seen that. If you haven't seen the video that Loomer uploaded of my Hardcore Deathmatch, I will put a link in the description of that video, and you can go check that out as well. But they're pretty similar, but the only difference is in Wanted I have a lot of the abilities enabled. I haven't really banned much at all. And the big difference is, Wanted has a compass. And so what I did for Hardcore Wanted is I took off the portrait entirely, so you cannot tell who your target is. The only way to find your target is the compass. And you have no idea which persona is your target without using the compass. And see here, I figure out my target, and I go for the kill. That's how you play Hardcore Wanted. You have to rely on your compass. Just like the Hardcore Deathmatch, there's no whispers. Obviously there's lookalikes, and there's no heartbeats. So this is my version of Hardcore Wanted. It takes a lot of skill in my opinion. It's a lot of fun. I put hidden kills to ×3, just to give the pace and the scoring a nice, fun, addictive feel. In my opinion, this is more fun than any Wanted mode I've played in any game, including ACB, and that's saying a lot because ACB's Wanted was pretty solid. Oh yeah, Glimmer Acrobatic kill. Glimmer's really good in this game. I know I talked about it in a different video, but I use it a lot in Deathmatch and Wanted. I've even used it in Manhunt. I think Glimmer is an amazing ability in this game, and I'm really glad that the devs decided to buff that. They also buffed Disruption. I'm sure you guys might have seen it in the video by now, but it completely messes up your screen. I ended up having to take out all ranged abilities out of my Frenzy Assassinate. I was going to leave in Disruption and Sabotage, but Disruption ended up being extremely overpowered, and I didn't want there to be only one ranged ability, especially if I want my mode to go public. I recently figured out that for a Gamelab mode to go public, you can't have only some abilities banned unless you use forced ability sets and make 2 forced ability sets for your mode. Which is fine. There's a good reason for it. It's so that, okay, let's say you banned a whole bunch of abilities and you wanted your mode to go on the public playlist, and someone comes in with their own ability sets and they try to play, but you have those abilities banned. Basically, the set that they pick will be practically useless, especially if both abilities on that set are banned. They just won't have any abilities. And that's the reason why you can't have some abilities banned. So it's either all abilities banned, like Purist, or you could do all ranged abilities banned, but all normal abilities would be available. Or you do forced ability sets, which is what I'm planning to do for my Hardcore Deathmatch. For my Hardcore Wanted, I think I'm just gonna have all abilities enabled. I might get rid of Lost Streaks. I'm not sure yet. If you guys just tell me what you guys think. What do you think I should do? I could also do forced ability sets for Hardcore Wanted, but I feel like Wanted is a mode where people should be able to use whatever they want for the most part, just because it's a huge map. People are running around a little bit more. The pistol's really not that good in this game. If people really want to use it, I mean, whatever, I guess. The pistol's nerfed pretty bad, which I'm really happy about, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is such a fun Wanted mode. Everyone that I've had come try it just absolutely loves it. Ninkin absolutely loves it, and Ninkin's not really a Wanted guy. Me and Ninkin pretty much agreed that it's the most fun Wanted mode ever. So I don't know, give it a try. Like I said, whispers and heartbeats are off. The compass, the compass is on, but portraits are not, so you cannot see your approach meter, you cannot see your target, which is the most interesting part about this Hardcore Wanted mode that I came up with. And I hope you guys take this into account and make some modes of your own. Make some We could even make like, I think we can make like an all new free-for-all mode with the like some of the customization options that we get with Gamelab. Like I said, it could have been better. They could have like given you the option to remove contested kills, which would have left a lot more options open for like Assassinate in particular, and just other modes too. But I mean, contested kills, whatever. Not the biggest of deals. It's only a big deal for Assassinate, and I guess, you know, taking off stuns is what we had to do. But yeah, for those of you who don't like the fast-paced Assassinate, this Wanted, I mean, you can play. The idea is like you can play this fast-paced or you can play it stealthy. Both styles work. Generally, for Wanted, you want to get to your target quickly so you don't waste time. And then when you get kind of close to your target, you kind of want to slow down and be stealthy. And kind of want to be careful about how you move to your target. It's kind of like red light, green light, as Wingspan put it earlier tonight. Like, you want to be careful about how you move around in Wanted, because you can give yourself away to your pursuers, who otherwise would have kind of a hard time finding you. So, I mean, Wanted can be played in a lot of different ways, especially if you're in first place. Oh, you'll also notice that I put stuns up to 300 points, just because I wanted there to be some incentive, and I wanted stuns to be rewarding. Because, I mean, basically, like, stuns are way harder to get in this version of Wanted than they are in, like, the normal version of Wanted, or, like, AC3 or ACB Wanted. I mean, just besides, like, the regular mechanics of the game, you have no whispers, so it's really hard to tell when your pursuer's coming unless they make themselves obvious. I want to talk a little bit about, like, my impressions of the game, like, beyond Gamelab. I think AC4 is a great game. I think it's a lot better than AC3. It's a lot more difficult, and that to me is a great thing. It's accessible to new players, but at the same time it has a high learning curve and a high skill cap. That's pretty much what you need for a competitive game. It's a lot harder to score in AC4, and that's fine. It's going to take some getting used to for sure. But I really, really like a lot of the changes that they made. And I feel like, I mean, Wanted seems more fun than AC3. It's really low scoring, but it seems more fun than AC3. Assassinate is more fun than AC3 in my opinion, but the scoring is terrible, and contested kills are a real problem. But that being said, if you want to try to play Stealthy Assassinate, if you've ever wanted to try to play Stealthy Assassinate, beyond creating like a Stealthy Assassinate Gamelab mode, AC4 Assassinate is probably your best bet, because you actually can play Stealthy and Assassinate in AC4, and you can score pretty well doing it. I know Nick almost got a 10k, and he said he did that by playing Stealthy. So anyway, enough about Assassinate. Manhunt, I actually like Manhunt. My initial impression and like kind of what I thought was going to happen with AC4 Manhunt is I thought it was going to be extremely unbalanced, and offense was just going to like tear defense apart. I still think offense is a little bit more powerful, but defense has a few more tricks than I kind of thought they would, since Disruption is buffed and Glimmer is buffed, and Time Phase is in the game. Time Phase is a crazy good ability, really good for defense if you combine it with like Firecrackers, if you combine it with like Glimmer, and just it's so hard to see what's going on when all that's happening. And I feel like a good team that's really good at working together and has really good teamwork actually can pull off a pretty good defense. And I've actually been playing around with Manhunt. I threw together a Manhunt mode today, was messing around with settings, and I actually made it so defense was like really overpowered because I buffed hiding points and I buffed stuns, and yeah, defense was like crazy overpowered. It was like 100 points hiding alone, blending alone, so that was like a little bit excessive. But I think I'll be able to find the right balance for Manhunt, and hopefully we can, or someone can create a Manhunt that's like good for tournaments. It doesn't have to be like ACB for it to be balanced and fun. It just has to be balanced and fun. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. So I think there's a definite hope for Manhunt in this game, possibly even without Gamelab. I don't think any of us have played it enough or played enough competitive to really decide how it's gonna go. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Time lapse is just such a really good ability, such a powerful ability. I can't tell what's gonna happen when teams learn to use time lapse combined with smoke bomb, time lapse combined with other abilities. It's just really good. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the hardcore wanted video. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you want. That'd be awesome. Thanks. Peace, guys.